Good evening, everybody. It's Saturday evening, and hope you all are doing okay. Doing a little bit better emotionally today than I have been for a little while. A couple of things have kind of cleared in my mind a bit. Um, I know the last video I did was about me letting go of control and recognizing that I like to have everything under my control, which I do, and but also recognizing that not everything's under my control. In fact, very little of anything is under my control, and certainly my death is one of those. So I feel like that's what I've been doing the last couple of days, is just when the desire, when the thought comes up of wanting to control something, to just go, there it is, let it go. There it is, let it go again. And it's been happening a lot, and in just small ways, but I'm catching myself all the time and letting it go as much as I can. And I think that, there's a lot of honking going on outside right now in the street, which is out of my control. But it's something that living here drives me nuts sometimes, but I can't control it. Anyway, one of the things I've been doing is just trying to stay in touch with my body and my mind. And for example, when I need to rest, I'm resting. When I want to sleep, I'm sleeping. So I'm finding myself doing more of that. And not trying to make myself do anything that I don't want to do. And even if it's something I want to do, but don't feel like it, up to it. It's okay not to do it. And I think one of the big things I've been realizing is that I've been not wanting to let go because I haven't wanted to really die. I somehow keep thinking I can get out of this, somehow prolong it. Why? I don't know. Well, because very few people want to die, I think. That's the actual truth. And we have a very strong, at least I know I do, have a very strong will to live. I always have. And, but it's going to come. It's going to come. And pushing against it, trying to avoid it, wanting to run away from it, while none of that is bad, none of that is wrong, it is increasing my suffering. Because I truly believe that the more we resist what is, the more we suffer. Something came to me today very, very clearly, that I've never really seen this before. And I thought today, just came to me very clearly. I'm not suffering. I'm not suffering. Dying is not suffering. Being sick is not suffering. Getting old is not suffering. Those are all things that happen to everyone. Everyone, anybody that's alive, any being, human, animal, insect, it doesn't matter. It's just simply a part of life. dying is a part of life. It's not suffering. Just as the body getting ill isn't suffering, it's a part of life. This, and this is what the Buddha taught. If you're born, you will grow older, you will have sickness, and you will die. And all of that is perfectly normal and natural, and it's the way things are. There's nothing went wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. None of us did anything wrong to have these things happen in our lives. They happen in everybody's life. If you're living, this is what happens. And suffering comes from trying to keep it away, trying to ignore it, trying to push it away, trying to deny it, and also trying to hang on to stuff when everything comes and goes. So it came to me today very clearly that what I'm going through right now is perfectly normal and natural. All of it. All of it. The whole dying process, the whole dealing with not wanting to die, the whole thing that I'm going through is completely, totally normal, natural, human existence, period. And that made me feel different about the whole thing. It really, although I kind of knew all this, it's not news, but I felt it and realized it at a different level now than I ever have. That what I'm going through, it's not a punishment, it's not an abnormality, it's not I'm paying back something I did wrong sometime. It's just life. It's life. What I'm experiencing now, and what we're all experiencing, is just a part of life. And that's it. Yeah, it's not special. It's nothing, or it's ordinary, as a matter of fact. And I like to think of it that way. It's just plain ordinary. Yeah, it is. So, yeah. So I don't know when I'm going to die. I'm having more problems. I've gotten now to where I had a very rough day yesterday. My stomach, a lot of nausea yesterday, a lot of nausea last night, a fair amount today, diarrhea yesterday, last night, some today. And one of the things I realized is with eating, I had thawed some chicken out. I took it out of the freezer last night. It's been in there for a while. And I took it out and I thought, well, I need to cook it. So just take it out and cook it. And I took it out and the thought of it just turned my stomach so much. I couldn't do it. So now I can't eat meat. Chicken, pork, fish, you name it. The thought of it makes me so queasy. And I've read and I've heard that that's part of the progression, that people lose their desire to eat, particularly, meat, vegetables, fruits, and even that right now, which I'm crazy about vegetables and fruit, and I just don't want any of it. What I'm down to now is like bread, a little bit of cereal, ice cream, cake, sugary desserts type stuff. And I'm really not interested in anything else. And I just flashed on to when my mother was dying. That's exactly what happened to her. All she wanted to do was eat desserts. Cookies, cakes, ice cream, all that stuff. She wanted no regular food. And now I'm realizing I don't want any regular food because my stomach can't digest it. And I need to just say, that's okay. It's okay. I don't have to push myself to eat healthy food, so-called healthy food. Well, if I was well, it would be, you know. So I'm seeing that happening. So that's changing, and my shortness of breath is getting continuously worse. I'm sleeping more and more. Yeah. And like, I don't know when it's going to happen, but I'm getting the sense we're talking weeks to maybe a month. That's what I think. You know, I've been up and down and back and forth, and I thought, for quite a long time, I thought, I don't think I'll see my birthday, which is a little under a month from now. And then I thought, well, maybe I will. I'm not sure. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I still don't think I will. Because I'm steadily going downhill, no question about it. And now I'm trying, not the right word I want. I'm allowing myself to be where I'm at. Meaning if I'm going to die in a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, then that's okay. If it's going to be 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, that's okay. To not try to control that too. So, I don't know. I'm tired. I've got not much more to say. My energy's low, I know that. So I'm going to rest. I need to rest. I need to stop talking. I'm going to go do my crossword puzzle like I seem to like to do this time of night, and then watch a show and go to bed because I'm pooped. So, that's it. Excuse me. I'm going to say goodnight and have a good rest of your weekend. Excuse me. Okay? Take care. I wish all of you well. Good night.